Third place decider for the bronze medal. Mrglglglgl against Dorazion. Here we go. We'll give him the same advantages that were accorded to the previous 400 MMR underdog, which is level 2 starter hero and 200 gold. It is a pretty significant advantage, but so is 400 MMR. Dorazio rolled Orc. Mrglglglgl is currently not controlling his workers. There we go. It was a little late. I guess he thought he had a little longer than he really did. The 200 gold bonus just got cut in half. Yeah, I think he lost like 60 gold. Let me see. 30. He lost 70 gold. Okay, it's 130 gold advantage. And slightly delayed hero, but it's level 2. So let's say it's level 1.9. Okay, so Dorazio actually lost to someone that was 400 MMR lower. But that guy was 400 MMR lower as random. And the fucked up thing about playing against a random player is that they've got strong races and weak races. And the guy rolled his best race, human, which he was actually 1300 with. So we gave a level 2 hero with bonus gold to someone that was only 100 MMR lower, which maybe has like a 45-40% win chance. So that was pretty fucked up for Dorazion. Unlucky. But that's the thing about random, it's volatile. I guess it's just like Darkest Dungeon then. Sometimes you just miss big time and you get critted and you die. That's what happened to Dorazio. This time he's against a true 400 MMR lower player. And he's going to bust out Shadowhunter first. I didn't give 200 wood. I only gave 200 gold, just like the other match. 200 wood is very powerful because essentially the way that you should see lumber. Lumber is a tempo, a timing limiter. Right? Gold is the true resource in Warcraft 3 around which everything revolves. Lumber is a slowdown mechanic that slows down crucial tech upgrades like the tier 2 and the tier 2 buildings. So if you get 200 bonus lumber early, it opens up certain things like super fast expansion with towers, super fast tech with very minimum investment. But many of these players, they don't know how to use bonus wood anyway. They just waste it. So it's not as big as you guys think. I think gold is actually more useful for these guys. 200 bonus wood means you can make 2 fewer lumber workers and get to tier 2 super fast. But they're not doing that, you see? They make the same workers as they always do. Shadowhunter first creeping. He's trying to kill the footman, Dorazio, so he's dropping the item for now. He's not picking it up. Doing some fancy footwork. And continuing creeping. Shadow first. Dorazio really likes Firelord second with Soulburn. Mrglglglgl going for a fast expansion. With a pretty solid resource backing. No, actually I take that back. He's got 600 gold, 130 lumber. Mining 0 lumber at home right now. Moving to the other side. Yeah, he's literally mining 0 lumber, making everything but having nothing. And that means he can just make 1 or 2 towers here, but not even remotely close to making a town hall. If they just followed a build order from my Discord, where I actually make sure you have enough lumber. But, you know, these guys are self-taught. Self-taught, I have respect for that. Not some build order copier meta slave. They're just figuring it out as they go. Let's do some long distance mining to make ends meet. While one of you stays behind and makes a scout tower. I like it. And he's power creeping. Holy crap, he's power creeping. Mrglglglgl is already level 3. And he's still creeping. He wants level 5 or what? Level 5 Archmage Rush. Once again, mining all the way to Africa. Or Moria, whatever you want to say. The faraway trees. He's obsessed with... I think he's doing it on purpose. This is not some random click with a lack of observation to what should be the most economical tree. I think he wants this. In his mind, he's like clearing prime real estate for a hidden Griffin aviary transition or what? Oh, thank you, Bamzo. Shadowhunter's level 2.7. Archmage lost. He lost. Wait, he has no mana, which means he summoned the second water elemental level 2 and it just died. And he lost to the camp. Alright then. Town Hall started, Arcane started. Pit Lord. Oh, now we're talking. Shadow Pit Lord. We have a Spirit Lodge, probably purged for water Mrglglglgls. Scroll of the Beast. Can be very strong. 25% bonus damage on everything except Serpent Wards. Heal Wave level 2. Nice. For sustain. Picking up the tome with the Shadow Hunter instead of being lazy and picking up with the nearest. Thank you, Ashtika. Scroll of the Beast is like 2 attack upgrades on everything. For 45 seconds. Ooh, nice deny.
Player's forces are under
Mrglglgl's Arcane is gonna finish. He's got Footman in production.
Okay.
Thank you for the Prime tier, Dith. Appreciate it. Pit Lord and Shadow are attacking. Look, he gave all the damage items to Pit Lord. Attack speed, damage, health. Damage and health. Scroll the Beast! That's a lot of bonus damage. Is he gonna pillage? Yep. Pillage finishing. 1, 0. Boom. He's getting money. Look at this. 271. 272. 273. 4, 5. 4 lumber already. 6 lumber. 7. That's 8 lumber. 10. And even more gold, by the way. The ratio of lumber to gold of a barracks is about 1 to 3.5. So for every lumber, he gained 3.5 gold. So if you just count the lumber, then you know the gold. I think he's got 20 lumber already. 23. It's 25 lumber. 1 grunt goes down. That's 30 lumber. He's killing peasants as well. It's not like he's just pillaging. He's using the pillage to draw out the peasants, which can then be killed by Serpent Wards. Alright, so far he gained about 100 gold and 40 lumber from this. Maybe 150 gold, 40 lumber. Not bad. Pillage cost 75.25. He earned it back. He also lost grunts for it though. But also he's killing the barracks. He killed it. There is a second barracks here. That's another opportunity for a lot of pillaging. Okay, tier 2 started, lots of towers. You know what? I think Mrglglglgl is holding. This game is gonna go on. Dorazion goes to tier 3. The hold is complete. I don't think this is gonna be broken anymore. Mrglglglgl is doing a good job.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yep. You know what would be sick now? Defend upgrade. Run to the burrows, surround them, kill them. With all the footmen. And then you go straight tier 3 and Griffins. Meanwhile, Pit Lord is getting more and more badass. Imagine Bloodlusted Cleave. It's gonna be sick. Shadow brings in the healing. Who will grab bronze medal in 3rd place in this tournament? Blacksmith. A renewed assault.
A player's forces are under attack.
Small little creep for Mrglglglgl. He's gonna get the creep jacked. Possibly. Footmen get seen. They could be purged. That's 1. 100% root. Decaying slow. About a 2-second root and then a decaying slow. Nice target fire with the water elementals on the shaman. Almost kills one. Good heal wave by Dorazion. Mrglglglgl looking to chase the shamans. Defend upgrade. Very good against Serpent Wards. Not so good against the rest. He's gonna turn it off. Trying to buy as much time as he can. Knows he has the towers. Doesn't actually need to go for a full-blown fight here. But he's just looking to weaken the mana on shamans. This is actually very useful because there won't be as much bloodlust. Although it is leveling up the shadow. Nice kill by Dorazion. Pit Lord chasing the footman. Footmen want to do defense shenanigans. All the shamans are out of mana. Before bloodlust hits. That's big. That's a lot of towers, not a lot of guarding. Mass footman and rifle production. It would be so much better to go for air than ground against Pitlord. But he's gonna invest in rifles. A lot of XP from these water elementals. Pitlord comes back. He's level 3, greater heal. Torrent Totem. Is Dorazion also liking Bloodlust Torrents? Or did he copy MicroJordan, liking what he saw, getting inspired and using it on the fly? Oh, that's a lot of low footies. My word. He's just running the gauntlet straight through the footman. The footman straight through the Grunt Shaman Shadow Pitlord. Towers have been upgraded. He just started it. Uh-oh. Rifles are rallied on top of the Archmage. 2 rifles down. It's a very bad holy shit, dude. I swear to God. Humans are better at killing their own units than any other race. Nobody hates humans as much as humans themselves. And this is not a psychological meta-analysis. Though it sounds like one. Pitlord going in. Sing Sing versus Likari flashback? You mean Tommy K? Tommy K was the self-killer. Towers are gonna finish. Bam! What if he surrounds and kills the Pitlord? This is exactly where Mrglglglgl wants to fight. Inside of towers now. Mountain King is also here. Boom! That didn't need a Stormbolt. Bro, Pitlord. Well, he has greater heal. He's killing a lot of peasants. But it looks like he kind of resigned himself to death, which is completely unnecessary. He could just walk away. Yep. Lots of peasants killed. Some displaced. Rifles do not yet have range upgrade. Nice heal wave. There's Purge on the Archmage. That was 2 Purges. He's gonna town portal away. Yeah, okay. Oh! He was 9 HP, involt after the fact. Bro, run! You're gonna get cleaved! You're gonna get cleaved, bro! Archmage! You need to run! Mountain King, he cannot handle the management of this furious assault. Dorazion kills the Mountain King, was chasing the Archmage, doesn't quite get him. He still has a massive gold disadvantage, but Torrents are going to start coming into the field. Pitlord levels up to level 4. Will he blunder and die to the towers? It looks like he might. It looks like he might! Oh, the heal wave! Huge bait. That was a heal wave level 3. Archmage makes a run for it. Very good items. Ring of Regen and boots. Still no range upgrade on rifles. And from experience, when the game goes like this, you never actually end up getting range anymore. You're just too busy to realize. There's one more Purge. There's one more Purge. I think he does die. Oh, wow. Triple Purge by Dorazion. He did a great job turning off autocast Bloodlust on the Shaman to prevent the accidental burn of Bloodlust, where it would not allow triple Purge. Purge is 65. Bloodlust is like 35. If he had done a single Bloodlust, he wouldn't have been able to do the 3rd Purge and Archmage would have lived. Very good presence of mind to turn off the Bloodlust there. That's a lot of rifles. He does get the long rifle upgrade. Excellent. Mrglglglgl doesn't have much money anymore. Is he remaking any hero? Oh no, he remade the Mountain King. He got stuck. He's slowly chipping away at the tree. So now he's trying to save up enough money to rehire the Archmage, but he needs like 500 gold to get a level 4 Archmage back. 600 maybe, 640 even, I think. Oh god, Bloodlusted Torrents with 1-1 upgrades. Right on top of rifles. Pitlord is kind of like a Torrent as well. Heal scroll. There's so many rifles going down. Bloodlusted grunts that have drank the demon's blood. What? No, he's attacking his own Pitlord! Dorazion! Jesus! Archmage is back. Mountain King is still stuck. Can he get one Tauren? He's getting it. But, dude, I feel like Dorazion is playing with fire. He's not quite killing the towers, but he's not leaving them either. He keeps staying inside of the towers. Soon, in about 10 minutes, Mountain King will be free, and then you better watch out. Oh god, he's targeting down the shamans with the towers. Bitlord on top of the rifles! Boom! Shakalaka, baby! He's gonna try and shadow on her TP away! 60, 40, 30, 20, 18! Bitlord escapes with 18 HP, does not go down to the towers. My god. Shadow gets level 6. And he picks the fan service ability. Big Bad Voodoo. Now there are some downsides. Big Bad Voodoo actually cleanses bloodlust from all your units. So there's definitely some downsides to using it. Though you will get army-wide invincibility for a long period of time. Everybody except the Shadow Hunter. The dwarves have dug deep, says Gandalf. Not deep enough, says Thordin Rockbeard with a smiley face. My cousin Balin will give us a royal welcome if he ever gets out of the doorway and lets me pass. Second barracks. We need more towers, Mrglglglgl. We need 7 towers. And we need griffins. And these spellbreakers. Oh, he's free! This isn't a tomb, it's a trap. He started a building and cancelled it. It must have been not a Griffin Aviary. And then he changed and he made a Griffin Aviary. He can make a second one right here, and I think he is. That's it. That's the right call. But do you have the time? So Dorazion, in his infinite wisdom, decided, I've taken out all the towers at your expo. It would be too easy to push there again. Let's attack the base that still has 4 towers. Isn't it like going to the gym? Making things deliberately difficult for yourself for hypertrophy? He wants the 3rd place hypertrophy. He wants to work for it to induce muscle growth. If it's not against 4 towers, it's not worth my time. No pain, no gain. But he's being baited, taken by the leash, pulled into the expansion, and he acquiesces. McGurgle trying to run away from a Bitlord with Speed Scroll, Protection Scroll, 3 Torrents with Bloodlust and 1/1 upgrades. I don't care how good your micro is. Not even Fortitude would hold against this attack. Level 5 Bitlord, oh my god. Say your prayers, because these rifles are running into the butchery. Mountain King dead. Which is a kind of trap in itself. 3rd aviary, but he only has 7 lumber peasants. Okay, why did we do BBV outside of tower range, bro? That's, I mean, I think this is fan service. I think he's doing this for the love of the crowd. He is an entertainer after all. It's very pretty, and by making the BBV happen at an irrelevant moment, he can guarantee the full animation. Because if he does it in a fight, he could get stormbolted. He's doing it for us. Okay, maybe he can still do 1 base Griffins and win. Possibly. I'm gonna be real here, guys. Even 6 Griffins wouldn't beat this Bitlord, would they? He's got Lightning Orb. Soon he's gonna be level 6. There are still snakes level 2, which are magic immune, which means Griffins cannot attack the snakes. Getting Griffin hammers. But no Griffins because he has no lumber. 3 aviaries and 0 Griffins. There it is. First chicken is in the oven. Let's fry. Alright, do you have expansion? Asks McGurgle. Expansion, what is that? Is that thing that you tried? Yes, I have an expansion. I have yours. McGurgle's looking for greener pastures on the other side. Dorazion has read the situation. On just 600 gold left in the bank, He's starting his double bestiary, Wyvern, Raider, Kodo, or Ratbiter transition. I guess it's bats, but you never know with these people. Yes, Doom also works on air units. What do you mean these people? Warcraft players. You never know with Warcraft players. They're very clever strategists. Four towers. There's gonna be 4 griffins soon. Uh-oh, but there's the small problem of your hero, sir. Birch, 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 birch. Oh, that's not very far away. I don't think that's far enough away. Purge! Montague getting attacked. Boom! Rifle's getting purged. Dorazion is out for vengeance. Holy crap, Mrglglglgl. He's falling apart. Boom, Howl of Terror. Boom, Protection Scroll. Any purge on the Archmage? No, he got away. Ah, there it is. Purge on the Griffin. And what is the transition? Nothing. Because he needs and wants for nothing. Dorazion has learned to be content with what he has and has stopped the rat race worrying about what could be. If you're content now. If you're not content now, will you ever be content with more? Dorazion understands this life lesson. And he has achieved enlightenment. GG! Dorazion 3rd place! Mrglglglgl with the 4th. Well played, GG. And that leaves us to the finalists. Very nice job, Nick. GG. Alright. Excellent. Let's get ready for the grand finals. I need a small refresher. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, here we go. GOHF, the grand finals of the Grubby Viewer Tournament Invitational in celebration of 400,000 subs on the Warcraft YouTube channel, which we have just reached. Zinithin versus MicroJordan. There is a MMR difference. Zinithin is the boss, so we're going to give an advantage. Hero level 3 for MicroJordan, 200 bonus gold, and 200 bonus lumber. Here we go. Zinithin in the red in the top left with an MMR. Wait, hold on. Let me go and fix where the players are first. Fix you there. And then the MMR is 1600 and MicroJordan is 1000. And we're going to move that to the right. And it looks like although we have a Night Elf that got eliminated very early on in the tournament, we have a Night Elf again in the grand finals. Somehow a Night Elf always finds their way to the top of the tournament. Even if they have to cheat to do it. This time he rolled Night Elf as a random player. How is it possible Night Elf loses in the first round and still makes it to the grand finals? That's crazy. And MicroJordan has been 3 different races. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay. So, 200 bonus gold, 200 bonus wood, and starting with a level 3 hero to compensate for the fact that he is 600 MMR lower. 1000 versus 1600. This is the grand finals of the tournament. Winner will be the winner of the tournament. Demon Hunter first. He opened up with a very early Hunter's Hall, which he had money for. And then 2 Ancients of War. Dude, this is gonna be sick. Wait, you have money for that? Yeah. Holy shit. Guys, Demon level 3 with double Ancient of War Huntresses. And the timing of this is insane. All the cards are on the table. Alright? MicroJordan couldn't have made his aggression more obvious than if he sent a carrier pigeon formally declaring a duel at high noon. He laid his pistol on the table and said, "We're gonna start a shootout in 3 minutes from now. It's an all-in in your base. And you haven't got any chance to deny it." Bam, level 3. What's he gonna pick? Is it gonna be Mana Burn? Yes, Mana Burn level 2. Immolation level 1. For why should gods fear the pinpricks of mortals? Why would I need evasion? Uh-oh, Dark Ranger, bam! You got some green energy? I got the blue ones. And he disengages from the life drain, which I think is unnecessary. Zinithin running away. Cynthia, Hawk Spear with no mana. There we go. MicroJordan's Ancients of War have finished. And he has started his first Huntress. Alright, alright, alright. A mana burn for 11. That's not going to win any beauty prizes. Zinithin is handling this pretty well. Demon Hunter is already half life, and he did nothing yet except nullify Cynthia Hawkspear a bit. But the thing that they don't understand about how Zinithin plays completely around his tier 2 timing. For him, it's all about making necromancers and doing a 50 pop push. And nobody's been able to stop it yet. He doesn't care what happens with Dark Ranger. You should see -1 mana. You should see Dark Ranger as a deliberate time waster, like a clown. He's just clowning with the Dark Ranger. He just wants to have a hobby for the first 5 minutes in the game until his tier 2 starts coming into play, right? So how does a level 1 Dark Ranger put these two units this low? Low mana, low health, low health. That should never happen. It's damage to the self. MicroJordan is also teching to tier 2. He's also got too many wisps for how much you would need for Huntresses. So this is not an all-in. -18. So a transition after mass Huntresses. Already not a strong start for MicroJordan. He has never really... No. Really? He's gonna AP rush with a demon that has no life against someone that finished tier 2? There's no way. Okay, getting some cool tech cancels, but Zinithin is fast with the remake, or maybe that was always gonna be a second temple. It's gonna be an AP rush. You know what would have been better? If he just stayed in base, made 5 hunts, demon 3, did nothing, and then came. Because he achieved nothing but lost all his health. Now he doesn't have the health on demon to sustain through this. Spirit Tower is coming up. Bam, another life drain, another 11 mana burn. He's completely empty. And why go tier 2 if you want to make APs? And he needs glaive throwers if he wants to take down the towers. Oh man. 10 mana burn. He needs Staff of Telly, he needs to go home and heal. Cynthia trying to stop the AP. Once those AP are established though, it's going to get real interesting. What he has done is he has forced Zinithin off the current route of Mass Temple of the Damned. Zinithin knows it's all about meat wagons and obsidian statues now. It's no longer about other things. It's getting a Gark. Yo, there's no anti-air. Will there be Archer production? Tier 2 is finished. It does nothing, of course. Life drain on the Dark Ranger. AP getting attacked. That's the first one. It's gonna get... Not gonna get cancelled. That's 60 experience right there, if not 75. APs give a lot of XP, more than any other tower in the game. Why? Who knows? -18. AP coming up. There's a Moonwell. Any archers? No archers in production. AP finishes. More Garks. Okay, tier 2 is not yet being used. There's the first archer. Ooh. You know what? I even think, even if it was level 4 hero, it would have been no harder for Zinithin to hold off. It's actually insane how well he's handling this. He's doing so well. He's had to play without mana the whole game. And he's just holding off. His wife would approve of this defense. Wait, this is Zinithin, right? The one who talked about his wife? Oh yeah! I checked Zinithin's profile last night and I saw that he hadn't played since November 15. And I actually had to do a double take. Because at first I thought, man, is this guy even motivated to become a pro gamer? Then I was like, oh, wait. He's just decided to play my viewer tournament. It's not like becoming a pro gamer. Hold on there, 2005 Grubby. Then I was thinking, is he even going to be there for the tournament if he hasn't played in like 7 days? And then he was in chat, he said, yeah, I'm going to be there. My wife approved of this time spent twice already. She has already agreed that I can do this twice. I wonder if Zinithin's wife is watching, but she must be proud of him. Nice meat wagon defense. Gargs to hold the fort. Creeps waking up and trolling the AP there. Oh god! Dark Ranger kills the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter goes down. Zinithin has got 2 meat wagons to hold the AP push. MicroJordan brought in an archer squadron as well as a Naga Sea Witch, but every AP is dead. Where do we go from here? It's a long road back to anything resembling a valid game plan, and Zinithin, almost as if to taunt MicroJordan, hits his tier 3 tech right there. He no longer needs Halls of the Dead. On to tier 3. Joke is on you, Dark Ranger is his wife. Oh, that's a lovely date night. Demon Hunter is back in production. MicroJordan's got a lot of gold, not a lot of wisps. And he falls back to heal. His Moonwells are crying out to be used. They have never been used this game. Demon Hunter left the base and never came back. I'm level 3, he said, popping his collar. I don't need Moonwells. I'm level 3 against level 1. But the collar has been popped back down again. You look ridiculous, said the Moonwells, as they adjust his collar. Come over here. You got a smudge on your cheek. The Demon Hunter bashfully has to accept that he needs them still, that he is not ready for the big world. MicroJordan pops down double Ancient of Lore, but he hasn't got the lumber to spend anything. The very final 3 wisps that he had have been made into buildings. MicroJordan is currently running a 0 lumber wisp strategy. And to be fair, the 2 games he won earlier in this tournament, he also had 0 lumber wisps. But that's because he was human and orc. It's far less forgiving as a night elf to run that few lumber wisps. Tier 3, ready in 40 seconds. MicroJordan creeping up his Naga a bit. Dark Ranger. Gonna get a nice big creep. The Troll Warlord gets a greater healing potion. Okay, you're not killing that Dark Ranger, I'm sorry. Ring of Protection, TP, small heal pot, big heal pot, and life drain. I count fewer huntresses than before, and I see 4 corpses. But this is a 3 creep camp. The huntress probably went home, retired early, is healing from the Moonwell, and one of those was a critter, right? Now making some wisps. Soon the first Dryad could be produced. Zinithin. What's he making? Boneyard and Temple of the Damned. Hell yeah. Unholy Frenzy. Frostworms. With Gargs, which means he could get some creature attack upgrades as they double up. But he doesn't have an expansion, so maybe he wants to save all the money for the tech. Holy crap, she's a godlike tank. Ring of Protection +5. MicroJordan went to tier 3 with 5 wisps. Still no lumber to produce a unit. I think tier 3 is smart. You want Orb of Venom against this type of army. Orb of Venom, Bears, Dryads. He could still win. He's got more XP actually still. Because of the head start. Demon 3, Naga 3 against Dark Ranger 4. Orb of Venom, 2 Archers, Naga can absolutely beat 6 Gargs. And you can mana burn the mana away from the Dark Ranger. You can detonate away any skeletons or frenzy. And you can kill Frostworms with Dryads, Naga and Orb of Venom. But it does require you to actually have units. Which right now is not a situation that MicroJordan is trying to repair yet. The lack of them. Still not producing. There it is. Bear upgrade. And enough lumber to start a bear. You know what's interesting? When I check these 1000 MMR players in a ladder game, they played so much cleaner than in the tournament game. It just goes to show what happens, not only when you're pressured by a higher level opponent, but also a tournament. An audience of 6.3k plus 1k. Over 7,000 people watching. A tournament, a grand finals, and you just start literally choking. I don't mean figuratively, right? Choking comes from the stress, and then you're just not breathing as much. You're doing more surface level breathing, and that actually reduces your ability to think clearly and to make calm decisions and to be at your baseline. That's why one of the best counters to psychologically and physically choking is breathing. Like, oh, very helpful. Does this also work during the commitment of crimes? No, it's mostly when you're psychologically feeling stressed, just doing breathing exercises literally counts the physiological response that gives you so much cortisol, so much stress. Breathing is very powerful. He has 1800 gold and he's not producing yet. There it is. Abolish. No, you need units, bro. Okay. This still does not look impossible, I want to say. Look, he's killing the worm. No way! He's life draining the worm to keep it alive! So sick. Wait, can it die from frenzy? It will! Not only can it, it will! But it's denied. It's denied. Holy shit. Oh my god. Normally it doesn't die because Unholy Aura balances out frenzy, but there's no DK. Yo, he's killing all the Gargs! He's eating the Gargs. He's eating the worms. Dark Ranger level 5. Every unit has been killed almost. But there's another Frostworm! Run! Dude, do you want to know how grateful this guy is now for Ring of Protection plus 5 and the heal pots? Bro, you're Naga! Hide! Shadow Melt! He's Shadow Melting, it's too late! Demon Hunter runs back in. Ah, another great healing potion, bro. And he's not producing, he's got 2,000 gold! Awa! Dark Ranger 5.9. I feel like he had this defense. The statues were forgotten. Zinithin too is feeling the pinch of the nerves.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. Random giveth, random taketh. Congrats, MicroJordan, great sport about it. Zinithin takes the W. Zinithin got subjected to all kinds of abuse today. Level 4 star the hero, level 3 star the hero. The odds were stacked against him, but he and his wonky, weird strategy of Dark Ranger, Frostworms, and Necromancers has seen him through to win the cup. Congratulations to Zinithin. The perfect excuse for his wife to miss out on a night of dating. Zinithin has used his time well and he's won the tournament. Congrats. Third place, Nick Dorazion. First place, Zinithin. And second place, MicroJordan. Congrats, and everybody, thank you so much for playing. This was super cool to see. A tournament of the 700 to 1600 MMR range on W3 Champions. And if you want to see me do this again sometime in the future and you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to give the video a like and comment for the algorithm. And then on the next milestone, I'll see you guys again with another tournament. Let's see what he said on Discord. I would like to thank my lovely wife for allowing me to play. Everyone, a clap for Zinithin's wife. She's so understanding. These guys with their weird hobbies. She's the best. Congrats all and thanks all. Very cool. This was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for watching and supporting. I'm going to go play some ladder games now.